Saturday night baseball set to come your way from the Lodo section of downtown Denver. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Tyler Chatwood gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound has been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the two where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Gentlemen, the Dodgers have elected to challenge.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Here's Scott Van Slyke as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy. And now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Garneau. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. It's the Dodgers 0, Rockies coming up. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Kenta Maeda is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Turner backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-1 pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still no score. Digging in now, Justin Turner. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. 2 for 10. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball 2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Parra is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Rockies. And I'm looking at Trevor Story. What is the story with Trevor? We heard that enough his rookie year. He was hitting all kinds of moonshot homers. And I think his defense got overlooked. When I put him side by side in the breakdown with Troy Tulowitzki, do you know which one's the real Troy Tulowitzki? He's that much of a clone.
Jock Peterson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Up the middle and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on the move for second. Hits this one hard the other way. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
He's set, and the pitch. Logan Forsythe stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's gone 2 for 5. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Logan Forsythe goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Standing in now, Kenta Maeda, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
From the stretch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here comes another 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting fifth.
And I'm looking at Jock Peterson out there roaming the outfield. I love how aggressive he is, and we've talked about that with different players, but he is not afraid to leave his feet and take that gamble.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's gone 3 for 11. Taken in by Forsythe. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth. First baseman. Mark.
Into the box now, Mark Reynolds. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a ball, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Gerardo Parra would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hot, and whoa, this is off the third base bag. Gloved by Turner, and who knows what might have happened had that ball not hit the bag, but this will go down as an infield single regardless.
Oh, that ball hits the third base bag right there. I could see that ball going into the corner and him easily cruising into second base, but because the ball hit the base, he ends up getting held at first for only a single.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fouled back. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rockies strand 1 will move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down. Running hard. He's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Striding in once again, Scott Van Slyke. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. Ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
To short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Ready for another chance. Adrian Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Blackman is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning. And here now is Dustin Garneau. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Garneau.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. 1 away. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So striding forward now, Charlie Blackmon. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Hit toward the right side. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Digging in to try it again. Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Justin Turner.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
0-1.
A windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hara is in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Jock Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope,
not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Garneau recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Peterson is retired. 2 down now.
Catcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Grandal. He reached on a single in his first try. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 0-2 home. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back him off the plate by throwing one inside.
High in the air out to center field. Blackmon's after it. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order, but they're up 1-0. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will get in there safely with a double to start the home fourth.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Nolan Arenado will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed up a little high. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
2 balls.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting.
So striding in, Trevor Story, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Forsythe. Relay to Gonzalez, and it's a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Colorado. Digging in, Logan Forsythe. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Logan Forsythe.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Blackmon. 1 out.
The pitcher, number 18.
Stepping up now, Kenta Maeda. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Parra will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder.
And that'll bring in the
Andrew
speedy left-handed
Toles.
hitter Andrew Toles. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Ready on 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. After the break, we'll see the feast or famine stylings of Mark Reynolds to start things out. Here's Mark Reynolds. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Ready with another 2-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's one. Out. Back to Adrian, and it's a double play.
The catcher, number 13.
And here now is Dustin Garneau. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Rockies are down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Seager.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Scott Van Slyke stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Softly hit out towards short. Flip of his glove for one. On to Reynolds, and it's a double play. Here's Adrian now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. It's getting hot.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Chad Qualls trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Yasmani Grandal stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Arenado is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. Carlos Gonzalez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Gonzalez.
And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Seager scoops it up, and on one pitch, he's retired.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Seager ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. David Dahl, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Van Slyke coming on, but this will land untouched. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. On the move is Peterson. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Hit on the ground to short. Story picks it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Striding in once again, Kenta Maeda. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled back. At third, Arenado. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in once again, Andrew Toles. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Ready for another. Shot now, Scott Van Slyke. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
That's ball 3.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that is off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Trevor Story stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the run is Toles. But this will land out there just foul.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
You froze him on the fastball there. Trevor Story is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. DJ LeMahieu is the batter now as he looks at a ball. Here's the 1-0. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Mark Reynolds, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so making runners at the corners now with 2 away. In is Gerardo Parra, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Grandal is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. 2 left for Colorado. They trail things here 2-0. Jake McGee is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ian Desmond will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. Adrian Gonzalez with that base knock. He's just collected career hit number 2,000. A ton of hits, unintended.
Yeah, and everybody makes a big deal of that 3,000 hit club, and rightfully so. But 2,000, well, that's a pretty select group of players, too. He has a lot to be proud of now, guys.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 takes this the other way to right. Parra is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Jock Peterson now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The catcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's 1 for 2. He's taken him deep once. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one gets away. He'll come home with it, and not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. 0-1 count and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The pitcher,
stepping
18.
in and ready for another shot, Kenta Maeda. Fourth plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A.
Leading off for the Rockies, catcher Dustin Garneau.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Ian Desmond. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay, and Desmond is in at third base. He's got a triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
Fielder, David Dahl.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. David Dahl is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Coming in is Tolles. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1, still down 3-0. A look there at the Daniels and Fisher Tower here in the Mile High City as we welcome you back to what remains of this one from Coors Field. Mike Dunn enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Andrew Tolles is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Tolles rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Scott Van Slyke stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Here's Adrian now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Parra has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First delivery to him on the way. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Desmond has room in foul territory. A runner on first with 2 away. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Center fielder, Josh Peterson.
Stepping in now, Jock Peterson. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. And the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there, base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Trevor Story. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Nobody out, runner on first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it his toes. 1 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Jordan Patterson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Sliced down the left side, but foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 the score tonight. Kenta Maeda earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Rockies, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and